Sir, in the last videos we covered what is the typecasting, what are rules, internal things, right? Now the possible practice questions for the exam, just observe. Sir, just here I'm taking parent class is there, son. Parent class contain M1 method. Assume parent class contain M1 method. Child class contain M2 method. Observe, parent class contain which method? M1 method. Child class contain M2 method, right? Now, sir, here my target is child C is equal to new child. I'm creating which object? Child class object. Child type reference variable, right? Now, which things are valid? Which of the following method calls are valid? You have to tell. C dot M1, C dot M2, C dot M1, C dot M2. This C, we are trying to typecast to the parent. Child is always trying to typecast to the parent. Now, dot M1, this C, we are trying to typecast to the parent, dot M2. That's all. Can you please tell which are valid, which are invalid? These method calls according to this scenario, right? Can you please guide? Can you please confirm? Which are valid and which are invalid, right? Okay? Sir, take a bit very special care about this terminology. Sir, child reference, child object. On the child reference, the method which is available in the parent class, happily you can call. On the child reference, both the parent and child class methods we can call. That's why it is acceptable. It is also acceptable, right? Okay, well. Next, sir, this C, we are trying to typecast to the P type. Whenever we are typecasting to the P type, now the type will become parent type, but internal object is the child type only. Now parent type. On the parent type, the method available in the parent class, happily you can call, no problem at all. Are you getting? On the parent reference, happily the method present inside parent class, you can call, no problem, right? Next, this C is what type? Of course, C typecasting to P. Now it is the parent type. On the parent type, child specific method, you can't call immediately compared to method we are going to get. Have you remembered in the inheritance somewhere I covered? Parent reference can be used to hold child class object. Internally, whenever you are trying to typecast to the P type, now the type of reference will become parent type. Sir, on the parent type, how you can call child specific method? Even though internal object is the child type. Okay, like immediately error we are going to get. Sir, do you know, for this, internally what thing is happening is, parent P is equal to new child. So, can you please typecast to C into parent type means, so for the child object, we are providing parent reference. On that reference, we are calling P. Okay, child specific method, immediately comparative method we are going to get. Remember this one. So, maybe a chance to ask these type of questions, right? Sir, consider this scenario. Sir, which of the following method calls are valid? We should be in a position to answer. Let me execute this code. Have a look once. Sir, I have parent class contain M1 method. Next, child class contain M2 method, right? Now, C is equal to new child, C dot M1, C dot M2, like this, right? Sir, all the four things I took, but which method calls are invalid? Only last one is invalid. But the reason you know already. Observe the comparative error, cannot find symbol M2 for class P. Sir, it is the P type. On the P type, M2 method is not there because M2 method is the child specific method which is not visible to the parent, like that. Sir, if I comment this line, perfectly itself is valid, no problem. Now the corresponding output we are going to get, sir. Don't worry about this one. Clear? Are you in the position to understand? This is the first possible question for the exam sake practice. Where you should have clear clarity, right? Okay. Sir, just aware the next practice question here. See, A class contain M1 method which can take system.out.println of A. Oh, A class contain M1 method which print SOP statement to print A. B is the child class of A. B is the child of A. B also contain M1. B also contain M1 method. Oh, parent and child class contain same method, same signature. Which concept? Overriding. Overriding. Now it is going to print B. SOP of B. Sir, C is the child of B. It is going to print C. Regarding C is the child of B, it will print what? C, sir. Now my question is, have you observed, right? It is the overriding. Same method M1 available in the A class, available in the B class, available in the C class, right? Now the question is something like this. Sir, C is equal to new C we are creating. C is equal to new C. C dot M1, C dot M1. C, I'm trying to typecast to B type. C, I'm trying to typecast to B type, B type, B type. So if I'm trying to typecast to the B type, this is C. I'm trying to typecast to the B type dot M1, M1. Next, this is C trying to typecast to the B type. This total trying to typecast to A type dot M1 like this, right? Yes, friends. Can you please tell what is the output in the first case? What is the output in the second case? What is the output in the third case? First case, first what is this concept? Is it overriding or not? Overriding. In overriding, method resolution is always takes care by compiler based on reference type. Don't get confused. In overriding, method resolution is always takes care by JVM based on runtime object. If it is the overloading compiler, but it is overriding JVM based on runtime object. Sir, now here runtime object is the C. Even you are performing typecasting, but runtime object is always C type only. Even we are trying to typecast to A type, but runtime object is always C only. Even for all these cases, runtime object is always C. That's why C class method only will get the chance based on runtime object. Regarding in overriding, method resolution is always takes care by JVM based on runtime object. Whether you are calling C.M1, trying to typecast C to the B.M1, or trying to typecast C to the A and then call M1, in all cases, only C class method will get the chance, because in overriding, method resolution is always takes care by JVM based on runtime object. Clear, right? Let me execute this code, sir. Observe carefully. Observe a bit very carefully. Here class A, public void M1, A, system.out.println of A. Class B extends A, public void M1, SOP of B. Class C extends B, public void M1, SOP of C, sir. So every class contain M1 method, and B is the child of A, C is the child of B, and everything is going to print the corresponding class name. Now C is equal to new C dot M1, trying to typecast to the B and then call M1. C I'm trying to typecast to B I'm trying to typecast to A and then call M1, like this, right? Now have a look once. Happily the code compiles fine. What is the output by default we are going to get? C is the answer. C itself is the answer, because in all cases, which method got executed, sir? Sir, child class method only, based on runtime object. Clear? Next, one more small point, because you should be aware in typecasting, no new object. Object is always same, but we are trying to provide just a reference variable. Reference variable type will be changed, but not internal object. Okay, well. Sir, now what I want to do, I want to make a small change. What is my change is, let me declare all these methods as static, sir. Let me take all these methods as static. Parent class, child class methods, both are having same signature, same name, same argument, but both are static. What is this concept? Respond, man. What is this concept? Somewhere we covered. Oh, table also I showed, right? Method hiding. What is this concept? Method hiding. In method hiding, method resolution always takes care by compiler based on reference type. Remember, if it is the overriding method resolution is always based on runtime object, but it is the method hiding static compiler is the responsible to perform method resolution, okay, based on reference type. Okay, in the first case, which reference? C reference, C class method. C, we are trying to typecast to the B. Now reference type is B, that's why B is the answer. Next, we are trying to typecast C to the B, B to the A. Final type is A, but internal object is the C, but reference type is A. That's why A is the answer. So what is the output we are going to get, sir? C, B, A itself is the answer. Clear for you people, right? Okay, just let me cross check. Observe carefully. Here same, but only thing is, let me declare static for every method. Same example. Let me take static. Let me take static for every method. Okay. Now method calls are always the same as the previous example only, right? Sir, earlier we got CCC, but suddenly output by default will be changed, sir. CBA is the answer we have to get. CBA is the answer we have to get, because it is the method hiding. In method hiding, method resolution is always takes care by compiler based on reference type. Any doubt? Are you in the position to understand clearly? Okay. Sir, just one more possible bit related to object typecasting. Here, see this one. Here I am taking A, B, and then C. How many classes are there? 3. C is the child of B, B is the child of A. Now, here I am taking int x is equal to 777. Int x is equal to 777. B, int x is equal to 888. Int x is equal to 888. C contain int x is equal to 999. Oh, every class contain a variable with the same name but different values, right? Now, sir, C is equal to new C system.out.println C.exam. System.out.println C, we are trying to typecast to the B.exam. Sir, C, we are trying to typecast to the B.exam. System.out.println C, we are trying to typecast to the B, and this one we are trying to typecast to the A.x. So now, can you please tell what is the output we are going to get now? Please confirm. What is the answer we are going to get? Sir, please make sure you should aware. In the last videos I covered very clearly. Variable resolution is always based on reference type, but not based on runtime object. Overriding concept not applicable for variables. Variable resolution always takes care by compiler based on reference type, but not based on runtime object. Sir, it never going to worry about runtime object. Sir, C is what type of reference? C type. That's why 999 is the answer. Okay, well, now C, we are trying to typecast to the B type. So what is the answer? B variable 888. Next, C trying to typecast to the B trying to typecast to the A. Sir, what is this? X is 777 because A class variable, right? So sir, over what we call variable resolution always takes care by compiler based on reference type, but not based on runtime object, because overriding concept is not applicable for variables. Remember that. Let me show this example here. Same example I am taking. Sir, class A int x, class B extends A, class C extends B, class test C is equal to like this, right? Now let me execute this code, sir. If I can take this, happily the code compiles fine. What the answers are? 999, 888, 777, 999, 888, 777, like this, right? So typecasting, a bit very important terminology. You people should aware clearly. Up to this clear, right?